Hi guys, it's Mrs. Rast. Tonight we are taking notes over India achievements. So basically, what did India invent, create that has carried down to present day civilizations? You are going to write down everything that is in red for these notes. Make sure you are using the assigned pages that I gave you in class. And if you don't remember what those are, or if you're absent, you can get them off of the Edmodo post that goes along with this. So, long before other cultures began, India pioneered or created or began many of today's most important achievements. Can you name any? Right now, you may not be able to, but I think you will find as we go through the video today that you do use a lot of the inventions created during this time period. So let's get going. India gave the future many important inventions in the areas of scientific or science, medical, architectural, and mathematical achievements that are still used today. So when we look at architecture, we talked about the Indus River Valley civilizations earlier on in the unit, but this area is home to two of the world's first cities, Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro. And these were huge, very populated cities, very wealthy, right along the Indus River. What's interesting about them is that they are very well planned out. They're in a grid formation, much like present-day cities today would be. They also had multi-story buildings, and they had a sewage system to move waste and dispose of garbage. In regards to mathematics, Indian inventions are something you use every day. A famous scientist by the name of Albert Einstein once said, "We owe a lot to the Indians who taught us how to count, without which no worthwhile scientific discovery could have been made." And that's very true here. Not only are they the first civilization to use algebra and calculus, which are classes you'll take as you go throughout your academic career, but they also invented the number 0. So now we finally have a number or a symbol to show nothing. We didn't have that with Mesopotamia. We didn't have that with Egypt. They invented Hindu-Arabic numerals. That's what these things are, and the decimal system. In regards to the sciences, ancient India was very interested in astronomy. We see that with Mesopotamia and Egypt as well. They also studied the stars and planets. But the Indians knew 7 of the 9 planets in our solar system. They discovered in ancient times that the Earth moves around the sun. That's a pretty big deal. In the Middle Ages, Europeans believed that the sun moved around the Earth, and this is many, many years before that. They also determined more accurately the Earth's circumference, or the area around the Earth, more accurately than anyone else in the ancient world. The ancient Indians used something called metallurgy, that is the science of working with metals. Archaeologists have found many different sites throughout India where they have found many types of ironwork, such as knives, arrowheads, bowls, axes, tools, hinges for the door, just to name a few. These were very valuable tools because iron lasted longer than what they had previously. And in the area of medicine, this is where yoga was invented. If you have seen a yoga video or you've done yoga maybe at a gym, that was used to combat illnesses, a physical exercise. Inoculation, the process of injecting a person with a small dose of a virus to help him or her build up defenses against a disease. You've all been inoculated if you're in the public school system. It's when someone gives you a vaccine. So think the chickenpox vaccine or the flu vaccine. Indian doctors also even performed surgeries. Unfortunately for their patients, it was without anesthesia, but they did do surgeries on the eyes and the teeth in terms of dental work and plastic surgery. Other inventions not to be forgotten include the 2 religions still practiced today throughout the world, Hinduism and Buddhism. They also created the game chess and snakes and ladders that you might be more familiar with calling chutes and ladders. So, Hopefully you got down everything that's in red. If not, please go back. And underneath your notes, as usual, you are going to summarize what you learned. However, this time what I would like you to do is tell me which out of all those inventions we just talked about would you consider to be the most important to our world today and why. Okay, thanks for listening. I will see you in class tomorrow.